A woman went out to walk her dog in the evening when an unfamiliar man suddenly appeared and ran towards her. Meanwhile, the CEO returned home but did not see the woman anywhere. Feeling uneasy, the CEO brought his security team to search for her everywhere, threatening the security guards that if they failed to find the woman, he would sue the property management company into bankruptcy. On the other side, the man approaching the woman turned out to be merely asking for directions. However, the woman failed to keep a close watch on her dog, which ended up eating garbage from a trash pile. The woman quickly tried to stop the dog, but the frightened animal bolted away. The dog ran directly toward where the CEO was located. Upon seeing the CEO, the dog became even more enthusiastic and could not stop itself. The germophobic CEO retreated repeatedly in fear, but unexpectedly twisted his ankle and fell to the ground. The dog immediately climbed onto him and gave the CEO a lick on the face, which terrified the woman. Seeing this situation, the woman hurriedly picked up her dog. The CEO, looking utterly defeated, touched the spot where the dog had licked him and sniffed it, nearly fainting from disgust. The shocked CEO asked the woman what the dog had just eaten. The woman, looking guilty, told the CEO that he would not want to know. The CEO immediately understood the situation. After returning home, the CEO did not dare touch his own face and demanded that the woman wash it for him. Having no choice, the woman brought out her most expensive facial cleanser, but the CEO still complained that she was being too slow. The furious CEO wanted nothing more than to throw both the woman and her foolish dog away, but since the woman could help him with his insomnia, otherwise both she and her dog would have been thrown out long ago. However, the dog remained oblivious to its precarious situation and boldly approached the CEO again. Looking at the dog with complete disgust, the CEO felt that the dog was beginning to look more and more like the woman. To avoid distraction, the CEO put an eye mask on the dog. When the woman came out and saw this, she quickly carried the small dog into the room, fearing that the CEO might throw her pet away in a fit of anger. Watching the woman protect the small dog, the CEO surprisingly felt a twinge of jealousy. To vent his frustration, the CEO forced the woman to treat him to dinner. When the woman refused, the CEO threatened her with legal consequences, leaving her no choice but to agree. The woman did not want to go because she could not afford the restaurant the CEO had chosen. Looking at the extremely expensive menu, the woman felt her heart bleeding. To protect her small budget, the woman asked the CEO if they could change to a different restaurant. Unexpectedly, the CEO was completely shameless, explaining to the woman that this was the most cost-effective restaurant he could choose within his acceptable dining range. The CEO proudly stated that he had chosen this cost-effective restaurant out of consideration for the woman. The woman felt deeply resentful but still smiled while treating the CEO to dinner. However, the woman did not expect that the CEO would transfer money to her that evening. The woman quickly pretended to be polite for a moment, then, fearing the CEO might change his mind, immediately accepted the payment. On the other side, the CEO himself had not realized that he was increasingly caring about the woman. The next day, when the woman returned from grocery shopping at the supermarket, she saw ice cream on half-price sale and specifically bought two, giving one to the CEO. Initially, the CEO refused, but when he heard the woman say that ice cream could supplement sugar and help with sleep, the CEO, who never ate ice cream, picked it up and ate it. However, he did not know that he was eating the one the woman had already tasted. Seeing this, the woman wanted to speak but hesitated.